22 advices before 22 from a 22-year-old. You need to act exactly your age. Don't pretend to be wiser, smarter, or more mature than 22. You are just who you are, and this is perfect. Don't underestimate yourself by trying to look older. Talk like a 20 years old, dress like a 20 years old, and make mistakes like a 20 years old. It's much better to live all your phases than to turn 40, regretting not having lived your 20s properly. Don't care that much. I know you have so much love inside you. I know you want to help, you want to do something, change something. But sometimes, caring about things we are not able to change, or worse, caring about people who don't want to change or receive help, will hurt us and be a big waste of time. So be careful with what and who you care about. Some things are just the way they are. Your work environment is problematic and probably will remain so. You come from a poor and difficult place and need to fight 10 times harder, and yes, that's life. I'm not saying to you accept the circumstances and give up. I'm saying to you understand the circumstances and do your best with what you have, or the frustration will consume you. Friends are more important than you think. Maybe it's just me, but I have realized recently how very, very important having friends is. Friends are literally the family we choose, and if you are lucky enough to find a couple of good friends, don't let them go. Preserve this friendship and always make new friends as well. All the things you can share, all the help and support, the laughter and good memories are invaluable. And I really wish I would realize this sooner. Fear will ruin your dreams. Heart beating fast, your mind upside down, and that uncertain future ahead. You have already imagined the worst scenario. What if? Stop. Don't do this with your dreams. You deserve them. If you're able to dream of this, do you see yourself realizing it? To take the first step? That's it. Even if everything goes wrong, don't be afraid of your dreams. Open your heart and fight with all your strength. If you fail, you are already successful. You started something. Most people stop before the first step. Don't be that person. Embrace your dreams and be brave. You need to take care of your inner child. She knows you. It took me a while to realize that the 5-year-old Julia was wiser than the 22-year-old. She doesn't know maths or how difficult the road can be when you need to pay your own bills, but she knows a lot about me, about what makes me happy and what doesn't. She knows my soul, and when I can focus on really her and that little girl, I always make the right decision. So listen to your inner child. She's important for your adult version. Time is your best friend and not your worst enemy. I know sometimes, or all the time, we want to have everything ready so fast. We feel you're losing time because someone in our age has already done so many incredible things. But I have noticed how much waiting for the right time can be things better, can bring peace of mind and improve our goals. So take the necessary time. You don't need to rush. And remember, if you believe as I do, that God's time is always better than ours. Personal experience is always more important than other people's opinions. Everyone is so individual. After living abroad and breaking all my expectations, sometimes for good, sometimes for bad, I understood. If there's something you want to do, it's wise to hear people's advice, but They're just advice. You need to see for yourself, have the experience and judge, because most of the time your vision is totally different. And there's this phrase I love, the place you're escaping from is the same place someone is escaping to. Do it now. Tomorrow is too late. You are good enough. We wait so much for the right time, but I will say something very obvious. The right time is now. And you know why? Because life's short. And this is the moment to do everything your heart urges you to do. My darling, please allow yourself to take the risk. You are not waiting for the right time. You are waiting to be too late. You need to see beauty in everything. Life is too hard. Yes, we are adults now, even if you don't feel like it, and it's hard. All the time having your faith tested, so please, try to see the beautiful things, the tiny little ones in our day-to-day lives, the unimportant ones, the animals, the breeze, the smiles, and little acts of kindness. You will need this when you feel the world is in a good place, when you want to give up because this world is too bad, too hard, too ugly. I guarantee you it's not. You just need to learn how to see the pretty little things around you. Your parents and family are human just like you. I must confess, this breaks my heart. But sometimes our superheroes are not superheroes. They are as vulnerable, as broken, as scared, and as confused as we are. And they really try to be good, to be the example, but sometimes impossible. And when you grow up and realize they're just like you, tiny in front of this big world, it breaks your heart and makes you see a difficult, wonderful, and essential truth. Everyone is just trying to do what they can. You must have dreams, and the bigger and scary they are, the better. We are so young, and we can make so many mistakes, and guess what? It's impossible to hide from this. So dream, but dream big. The crazier it sounds, the better. Be crazy, you deserve this. You know what? If your dream is small, maybe you only realize half of a small dream. If you dream big, maybe you realize a half of something incredible. And this is more than enough. Dreams move our lives, give us purpose. Never stop dreaming. Don't ask too much from people. Let them put in as much effort as you do for them. Stop expecting people to meet your expectations, return your efforts, or treat you just as you treat them. This actually doesn't happen very often, so do your best, share all your love, be kind, help, but don't expect anything in return. And after a while, be an adult and make a decision. Keep it putting in the effort for someone who doesn't reciprocate, or leave it. Respect and love yourself before anyone else. You are very important in all the relationships you build, so try to put yourself and your needs in the spotlight for a bit. I'm not saying everyone needs to serve you and be however you want and do however you want, but if you don't respect yourself, don't love yourself, don't think you are good, you are enough, guess what? No one will. When you know who you are, you know when you are receiving the right treatment, and this self-awareness, it's everything. This is hard, actually. I'm still trying to learn this advice. Have a safe place. Having a safe place is very important, but I know sometimes it's impossible. If you're still living with your parents, boyfriend, or share the house or room, Just try to make sure you have a quieted, isolated and cozy place to go, to cry, to scream, to be yourself. One of the places I really feel peaceful and connected with me is the beach. Being at the beach, I can hear myself better and make the world around me quiet. Try to learn how to be happy in any circumstance. Believe me, if you haven't realized this yet, you will. Life is always testing you, and a lot of small problems every day can turn into a big problem at the end of the week. I'm not saying to be happy all time or be positive all time. This isn't realistic. But when you learn to brush it off, smile and preserve your happiness, this saves your life. Being happy is more a decision we make in bad circumstances than something that just happens. Say no. People will push you to the limit and beyond to get what they want. Everyone is fighting for themselves. Say no. Only you can defend yourself, even when it's hard and awkward. People will respect you more if they understand you have power of your own choices and that you are not easily manipulated. You will always be young enough. Don't rush. I saw someone getting married at 70 years old, starting university at 50, changing careers after 30 years in the same area. Don't worry, I promise you have all the time. That's it, simple as that. People control your life more than you imagine. Deal with this as best you can. We thought when we grow up, we would be our own masters. It's not really what happens. You will always have a teacher that you need to be quiet and listen to, a boss you need to agree with, a landlord that imposes you a lot. So just try to have the minimum control over your existence, but accept that they all own a little part of your life, and you need these people. Find a balance between doing what you need and what you want. Starting is always scary and confusing. Calm down, everything gets easier with time. Well, I think I'm talking a lot about time, but yes. First weeks, first times, first days, you will think, I can't. It's too much, it's too hard. Wait, people get used to it. Time is your best friend, remember? Give him and yourself a chance. Do your best and let the time tell if you can or cannot do something. Express yourself. Clothes, hair, cuddling, smiling, ideas, art. Don't keep everything inside you, please. You are so great, and you will be able to find people who love the same things as you and really feel settled if you give the chance to be yourself and express all the beauty you carry inside you. Life is just one. Love places, people, make mistakes, do things wrong, do things right. Just live. So if you are turning 22 just like me 2 weeks ago, I wish you happy birthday. And I'm not trying to say what you need to do with your own life, what is better or not. It's just me sharing the things I think and maybe we can have some kind of conversation about it, and maybe I can come back in this video when I turn on 23, 24, 30, and so all the wise or stupid things I said to everyone watch it. But yes, I think this probably could help someone, and maybe be some advices to myself as well, because a lot of these advices I'm just trying to learn with. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Happy birthday.